clearest signal that Africa's newest country was headed for troubled times came in July 2013 when President Salva Kiir dismissed his entire cabinet, including his deputy, in what many interpreted as a power struggle. On December 16th the same year, the world woke up to reports of intense fighting in South Sudan's capital, Juba. Fighting President Kiir attributed to an attempted coup by his former deputy Riek Machar. Machar, however, dismissed these claims, saying that Kiir had staged-managed the coup as a front to eliminate opposition against him. The back and forth quickly degenerated into a civil war. Rebel factions under Machar's command seized control of several regional towns. Thousands were killed. Regional leaders under the East African grouping IGAD, with a mandate from the African Union, quickly assembled a peace process with the hope of bringing a speedy end to the conflict. At the start of 2014, a ceasefire is signed but broken weeks later. Kiir and Machar later meet in Addis Ababa in May and recommit to ending the war. The agreement is broken within hours. Growing increasingly impatient at the protracted inability to conclusively end the conflict, African leaders made a lasting peace deal, one of the main goals of the AU's 24th Heads of State Summit in early 2015. However, in spite of the passionate calls for compromise and reconciliation, the marathon meetings on the sidelines of the summit yielded little. In February 2015, South Sudan's parliament amended the constitution to extend Salva Kiir's term. The amendment also saw elections due in June called off because of the ongoing fighting. On the 9th of July, the country celebrates 4 years of independence amid ongoing violence. On the 1st of July 2015, the UN Security Council approved fresh sanctions, including travel bans and asset freezes against 6 South Sudanese nationals it fingered out for standing in the way of peace. Council members warned that more sanctions would be meted should the two parties fail to agree by the August 17th deadline. A message reiterated by US President Barack Obama when he met regional leaders on the matter during his Africa visit in the end of July. The latest round of talks leading up to the August 17th deadline have been hosted by an expanded mediation panel dubbed IGAD+, comprising of regional leaders under the IGAD grouping, representative of the AU Peace Security Council, including Algeria, Nigeria, Chad, Rwanda and South Africa, and representatives from China, the US, Norway, the UK, the EU and the UN. The IGAD+ process is viewed as a final international effort to help save the world's youngest country. More than 1 million people have been displaced. Over 400,000 have fled the country and millions remain in urgent need of aid. Leslie Mirungu, CCTV.